Main gear touchdown.
When the Space Shuttle fleet was retired from service at the end of Atlantis' final flight on July 21, 2011, people around the world wondered when America would return to space and how. Well, if all goes well with the weather, it will be this week, and it will be with Orion, the new multi-purpose crew vehicle, or MPCV for short. It will carry astronauts into deep space and then return them home to Earth. Orion will be able to travel to an asteroid or even to Mars. And when needed, the MPCV will transport cargo and crew to the space station too. NASA has developed a huge new rocket called a Heavy Lift Launch Vehicle, and Orion will launch atop this rocket. The Heavy Lift Launch Vehicle will be able to carry Orion beyond low Earth orbit, where the International Space Station orbits, and even past the Moon. Orion is made up of three main parts: the Launch Abort System, or LAS, the Crew Module, and beneath the Crew Module is the Service Module that holds the power and propulsion systems. Solar array panels on the Service Module will track the sun and collect energy, and this power will allow the spacecraft to stay in orbit for months at a time. NASA is using new technology and lessons learned from other missions to build new spacecraft, and the Orion is similar to NASA's Apollo capsule that carried astronauts to the moon in the 60s and 70s. Apollo capsules could carry 3 astronauts, and although the shape of the MPCV looks like the Apollo capsule, the new vehicle is bigger, and instead of the 3-person Apollo crew, Orion will carry 4 astronauts. Then after a mission, when returning from deep space, Orion will re-enter Earth's atmosphere at a very high speed with high temperatures. A new version of the Apollo heat shield will keep the astronauts safe as the crew module returns home. And like Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo spacecraft before it, Orion will land in the ocean when it returns. Orion will use its more modern technology in many other areas too, such as computers, electronics, life support systems, and propulsion systems. So, the countdown continues, and we're ready to watch the beginning of a new era of manned spaceflight. For Weather Nation, I'm John Van Pelt.